So today we're going to demonstrate different tyre types. We've already talked through the different tyre types that are available in the market, and I want to visually and objectively demonstrate the influence of that change and how it will amend the outcome. So when you're adequately prepared for your environment, that you're going to have a more positive result. So we've got some blue light drivers, and we've also got a university lecturer from Liverpool, John Moores.
So today we're doing some tyre testing, which is a dynamic test. We're going to use VBOX Dynamics for this. So VBOX Dynamics is giving us our GPS, our ground truth, and our speed. And then we're using an IMUO 5S as well to smooth out that speed and also correct for our lever arm when we're doing our brake test. And then in the front there, we've got a VBOX Touch, which is displaying our CAN information. We're logging that CAN information, which we're displaying, but then we're also logging the full CAN bus. So if we need to look at anything in post-process, we can do.
Everyone has a different way of learning, and it's been fascinating for me to be able to look at the equipment that's in the vehicle and see how that shows the experience that I've kind of lived. And when you look at that data and you can see how individual wheels have performed or how the actual car has performed and link that directly to how I've been driving, it brings that alive for me, and that's something I've never really seen before or even thought about. So it's fascinating to see that there is that kind of equipment that can deliver that to me as a driver. So when I'm out there, those small details, those minor little adjustments can make the massive difference.
And then steer on, yeah, just imagine the truck's coming. That's it. It's totally stable, isn't it? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Some of the things that we're learning from the data are things like how the car handles and the idea of physics coming into it, right? When you talk to some first responders, the last thing on their mind is physics, but knowing how the car will move like the pendulum, when you should brake, when you should accelerate, when you should hold, all of those things are parts of training that we're like, oh, well, these should be carried forward. And so in combination with a vehicle that is appropriately prepared for weather, that's going to be a game changer.
So with the brake stop, we were 30 meters different with a summer tyre versus a Nordic winter tyre, which is a huge difference. And then using that CAN data, we were also able to show the traction events, how the traction intervention is so much more severe and so much longer with the summer tyre versus the Nordic tyre. So all in all, a successful day.